Karl Anthony Towns, he played in 74 of 82 games this season after missing 20 games last season. Towns averaged almost 25 points a game. He had 40 double-doubles. And we are now joined by T-Wolves head coach Chris Finch, fresh off their big win last night. On Monday, Coach, you got an extension after your first full season as a head coach, and then the next day your team secures the T-Wolves' second postseason trip in 18 seasons. How's the last 72 hours been for you and your squad?
Yeah, it's been a great week. Hopefully we can keep it rolling.
Yeah, certainly, right? A lot to live up to after this week. Speaking of which, your team's very spirited celebration has been a little bit of a talker. What is your response to the claims that they over-celebrated securing that 7 seed?
Well, listen, I'm not buying that. I think when you understand that this is a franchise that hasn't been in the playoffs but once in the last 20 years, we want to play meaningful basketball games. I think this is a great illustration of what this team is starting to mean to this city, how they're embracing these players. And also, Elle, we've played the better part of 2 seasons of, somewhat joyless basketball where there were no fans with the COVID. And that's, a reason enough to get out and engage and celebrate with our fans.
It's always the people that have never been in that position that tell you when you should be celebrating what you're celebrating. Speaking of which, we didn't see you jump on the scorer's table, but how did you celebrate, Coach?
I was just extremely proud of our guys, and it was a big moment for our franchise. The play-in tournament's is a unique environment. I think it's a great thing for the league. I think it gives us high-level basketball, lots to play for. But when you're in it, it's you feel you have to win to validate a season. We were 10 games over 500. We were 5 games up on the Clippers, I believe. And yet we need to win to validate what we believe was a successful season to get in. So there was a lot of emotion in that game.
We certainly saw that. We saw that from Patrick Beverley playing his former team in the Clippers. He talked about that, wanting to beat them. It was a well-deserved celebration, and now you move on to face the second-seeded Grizzlies in the first round, a team, by the way, that you've beat twice this year already, only one of 5 teams that can say that. What do you think is the biggest challenge when you prepare to play Memphis?
Well, it starts with containing Ja, of course. But they've got great depth, and they're super physical. And Taylor Jenkins has done an amazing job of, maximizing those talents and creating a culture there where they expect to win at a high level. And you see that. You've seen it coming year after year. They've gotten a little bit better, and now they're a well-oiled machine.
Coach, for you, you've previously been an assistant in the NBA. You've had stops coaching overseas. What does it mean at this point in your career to be part of a franchise revitalization like the one that's happening in Minneapolis right now?
Well, yeah, I think, it's funny how life works out, and where you end up and at the time that you do. And it feels like we got great energy here. Our players are young. They're exciting. Our top-level talent is coming into its prime. We got new ownership, great energy with them, a lot of synergy. And there's things that, we've got to get a lot better at. We can at times be immature, but we're exciting. And, even our mistakes are exciting. So it's a fun place to be right now.
I love it. If you're going to make a mistake, make it an exciting mistake. Your T-Wolves visit the Grizzlies for Game 1 on Saturday, 3:30 Eastern, right here actually on ESPN. So we'll see you then. Coach Chris Finch, thanks for joining us here.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.